welcome to Dinitaza. My name is Trinus Dongo, but of course you call me the Juggernaut. Another dynamic episode of the show that brings you aspects of enterprise. Judges, welcome to another exciting episode. An interesting episode again. As we say, we pride ourselves in the diversity and wealth of the judges that come on this panel. And on that note, we have an exciting new judge, a guest judge, Judge Geraldine. Welcome.
Thank you, Travis.
Now we want to check out Paidamoyo's story. She does soap. Yes, soap. Let's hear a story.
Ndoitwa Paidamoyo Mapanga. Ndakazvarirwa muMasvingo. Primary yangu ndikaitira paChikato. Secondary yangu ndikaitira paMucheke High School. Ndobva ndaenda kunoita IT paMasvingo Poly. Ndichibva paMasvingo Poly ndobva ndaenda kuBelvedere kunoita secondary teacher. Ndichispecialize nemacomputers so that ndozoita teacher wemakomputer. Ndiri kuprimary from grade 3. Taienda ku tennis court. There's a coach ainzi Coach Murape. Saka paida kuselectwa vana vari flexible for playing tennis. Ndobva ndaita one way vakaselectwa ipapo. Saka from grade 3 ndakabva ndava a tennis player. Ndichiendawo kuma-competitions kwaHarare. Here and there. Tennis yandazosiya pagrade 7 andakunzi unotamba. Saka hazvemasports ndozviri kukufoirisa. Ndakabva ndamboimisa. But ndakuhigh school futi ndakanokontinya netennis iyai. Kusvika kucollege ndaingotamba tennis. Ndazoenda kucollege ndiri paMasvingo Poly ndaingova munhu anofarira zvekutengesa. Nekuda zvinhu zvinongoratidza kuda zvebusiness. Something chinongondipa mari. Chekuti kana ndichinda kuchikoro ndine kamari paside. 2009 ndainyatsozama kufunga kuti ndoita business ripi rekuti hariti ndikaita ndombomira ndozoita rimwe ndozomira. Saka chishuwo changu chachiti chekubika sipo dzekugezesa ndo yanga iri dream yangu. Saka from 2009 ndaenda painternet mamwe ma-ingredients andaiona achinyorwa ipapo. Munomu ndasingaoni kana kwekuti ndingaziva kana kurota kuti ndinononyatsomatenga kupi. Ndaita interest ndikangobata sipo yekugezesa mushop. Ndaibva ndatarisa pama-ingredients kuti inomboita nezvenyi. Saka from there ndakagara pese from 2009 ndichitongoshayiwa kuti how am I going to go about it. Saka ndakabva ndatanga kuita interest. Ndikazvidza kuti inini ndoda kuita company yesoap production. Saka that's how I came up kuramba ndichida kuziva kuti ndichasvika rini kuti dream yangu izadzikisike. Then nenyaya yema-online yangova kwe vanhu vanoadvertisa online. There was this lady aka-advertisa about green bar, kudzidzisa ma-green bars. Then ndikaona kuti of course handingangotangiri pamusoro. Chinotangira pamusoro kucherwa kweguva chete. Notangirawo pasi. Saka ndakabva ndatora ma-contacts ake. Ndobva ndaita follow up. Ndobva ndaenda ndikanodzidza about how to make green bars. Tinoita zvekubika sipo. Then ndinoita ma-perfumes as per order. Yekuti perfume ndine ma-clients anotongoda perfume. Pane vamwe vanenge vachitongoti inini ndigadzirire yakadai so specifically. Ndiwa yama-green bars nema-perfumes. But ma-perfumes usually as per order. Chino chandinonyanya kufokasa isipo. Ma-challenges andingangofesa maybe nyaya yekuti vanhu vanenge vajaira yeku-south. Saka umwe anouya achikudza kuti toda kuti mutigadzirire dzakaita sedzekuSouth. Handitika. ndo challenge 1. Then pakaita this COVID-19, challenge yandakanyanya kusangana nayo ndeye raw materials. Kuti suppliers angu kuti onditumira sei, transport kwanga kusina.
The word of the day today is hygiene, and Pida's business endeavors to solve that problem by giving people soap. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, so much more action coming up, and of course the scores from the judges after the break. See you after the break.
Never before have we imagined a time like this. Limited business activity and staying at home for most of us. But this has to be done. Remember, this time will pass. For now, let's stay clean, sanitize, and mask up. Let us stay safe for a better tomorrow. Surdat, making you look good.
Welcome back to our second segment of this episode, Ndinetaza. Now, we would like to give you some information, some advice for you to run your business better. Remember, our business compass is there to help you as an entrepreneur in starting or even running your own business. So listen to the expert talking about information suitable for entrepreneurship.
The reason why we are actually advocating for probably businesses or entrepreneurs to go green, which we call smart energy, is that there are so many things that are actually involved in the process. Point number 1, we are actually looking at saving costs, especially in the near future. So when you go green, it's simply smart energy, where you can actually say, we can give you a good example. Let's say you've got your household, but usually we look at industries per se. We come there, let's just put up maybe a 25 kVA power plant, right? A big inverter at your premises, and then all your lighting, all your computers, all your laptops, they're running on smart energy, which is solar per se, because most people, they call it solar, but we're calling it green energy or smart energy. So that is exactly what we're advocating for, that especially the industrialists and the commercial properties, let's go green. And you'll notice that we save quite a lot in terms of even the GDP of our economy. It can actually improve, because here you're going to limit imports into the country, especially in terms of importing power from other nations. Or probably, let's give an example, like maybe we've got neighbors like Botswana, we've got neighbors like Zambia, and we're going there to import power. But the moment we go green, it simply means it's something that we have in our own land, and we've got the sun already everywhere. So it is advisable that we take that road. Well, the other advantages of going green in our businesses, we've got quite a lot, but we can just give you maybe the most basic ones. One, you save on your costs, and then the second one is that you don't have load shedding per se. That one you not encounter it, because from morning to evening, and from evening to the following morning, you still got your power with you. What we'll just come and do is maybe we can just advise you on how to look after or how to save the power that you have, because you're using inverters, the type of batteries that you're using, we tell you how to manage them. And then the other advantage that you also have, especially when you're going green, this is one area which most people might probably overlook, but it is an area which is very important. You have this advantage of not going out to buy power. This is the biggest advantage. And you can actually even go off grid. It's another advantage. You save in your pocket. It's another advantage. And the other advantage that you have is that you can actually manage your own consumption without maybe the next part coming to you and telling you how to manage your consumption. and it is also going to assist you in making sure that if you want to continue with your business, let's say it's a weekend, and if it is a weekend, you really know that I'm going to continue with my business. I've got power. You can even, the other advantage of it is that you can actually sell your power to the power utility itself. You can sell it because they've got that option where when you've got excess power at your household. Because when you go green, remember you also have got excess power that you might have. So where are you going to put that power? You can actually sell it back to the power utility, and you earn more out of it as well.
Would like now to go to the backbone, the lifeblood, whatever you call marketing in your business, and would like to hear how Paida is able to articulate her market analysis. How is she able to analyze it and consequently plan for the market, define it, and also be creative in it?
Sipo inotongoshandiswa nemunhu wese, whether une nzara, whether mari hauna, asi hembe uchatongoda kuwacha. Saka muno munharaunda yandiriwo, vazhinji vamwe vakutoziva kuti panowanikwa sipo. Then kune vamwewo vanobikawo mukati umu. But muno mumasvingo vamwe vazhinji vakuziva kuno. Kune vamwewo vanodzitengawo kunenge kune mabig companies. For perfumes, students kazhinji kana vakavhura vanoplacea maorders. Sipo dzangu dzandotengesa ndaona kuti vazhinji vanenge vachida dzine mutupo, yangu inenge ichinzi yamuseyava. Ndoti ndikagadzira dziya dzasara dzatadza kuita bar, ndakakata into pieces. Saka munhu ndinomupa ndoti ndai munosukisa kuti mugoona kuti sipo yangu inosuka zvakadii. Saka vazhinji vava makastoma angu ndokuvakwezva kwandakaita, ndakavapa zvigodo. Then the other thing, pandinobikawo sipo ndinorangarirawo kuti ndinana mama vangu, ndine vechikuruwo, semucommunity ngavazive kuti sipo isangozotanga mbiri iye muvakidzani wavo vasina mboshandisawo sipo dzacho. Saka ndinopawo vana gogo ndoti wachisai, sukisai, imbonzwaiwo sipo yandinobika pano kuti inopupuma zvakadii. Ndandine muono wokuita road shows ekuti ndofamba ndotogadzira sipo, ndotongozvidza kuti idzi sipo idzi ndedzekuindisa road shows, ndichibvunzawo mubvunzo ndichiwinisa vanhu, vamwe ndichingopa kuti ndai munowacha, then kuisa maadverts mazhinji nenguva yatiri angova online. Saka I'm trying to join as many groups as I can emasvingo, so that ndongokanda maadverts angu nemalinks kuti vanhu vapanane link yacho. I was thinking of flyers, but on second thoughts ndikafunga kuti ema inogona kuzondinetsera nyaya yekuti muri kusvibisa town. Saka ndiri kuda kugadzirisa flyer yekuti maroads ese anopinda mutown nemagates ese, iri kubva nekubait bridge, iri kubva nekwamutare, iri kubva nekuharare, iri kubva nekubulawayo, ndoisawo tumabhana twangu tunenge tuchiratidza nezveidam soap production. Zuva ranhasi ndarisarudza, ndadana vana gogo vavakidzani vangu vandosipa sipo. Ndikati chimbouyaiwo muone sipo kubva ndichitanga, kubva painotangira. Musazongoona yava sipo, asi mbouyai muone ichitanga. Dye yacho yamunozoona sipo yava green, kuti muone kuti sipo inotanga iri brown, asi dye ndo inozodhaya. Saka nhasiwo ndavashedza kuti ndimbovadzidzisa. Vatomboita vana vechikoro. Ndavadzidzisa kudaro, voenda munharaunda, voenda kwese vanoparidza shoko kuti ivo vazvitaurire nemuromo wavo vachipupura kuti aiwa sipo iyi yakatobikwa isu tiripo tichiona, hazvisi zvokuudzirwa, hazvisi zvokuona pafoni achititumira ari mavideos, but taitovapo tichizvionera nemeso edu. Pasvera sei maijudhi, gogohove, maigumbo, Paida, maimosi. Nhasi seidam company, vana gogo ndosikupai sipo sevanhu vemuno munharaunda mamabhibi munosungoona sipo dzakutengeswa uko kunzoko. Asi nhasi ndakudanai kuno kuseaidamu tikati ndimboitawo promotion, mboya pamuzinda, mbonyatsokuona pazvinenge zvichiitwa chaipo chaipo, mbonyatsokuona kwete gozoona yangova finished product handitika. Saka nhasi ndichange ndichikudzidzisai kubva pakutanga kutoti sipo yacho totangira papi, chiine chii chinodiwa kuti sipo inge yazonzi yava sipo handiti. Saka from today batai manotebook enyu tozonyora kuti chii nechii chinodiwa.
It is always important to market your business. And are you smart about it? Is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it attainable? Is it realistic? Is it time-bound? Did she manage to articulate that in analyzing a market? Well, we can only find out from the judges after the break.
Situated in the country's central location of Mvuma Town on the Harare-Beitbridge Highway, Africa Center for Business Studies is a private boarding and day college with students from Form 1 to Form 6. The school offers Cambridge and ZIMSEC curricula and supports sciences. Computer to student ratio of 1:1 and a teacher student ratio of 1:20. New business startup projects for students. You can call us on 0771 243 435.
Welcome back to Ndinetaza. Judges, there you had it. I'm just gonna start with Judge Evans.
I loved the fact that she's making soap. Zimbabwe imports, I think, at least 20% of soap.
Okay.
So already that we have somebody that is meeting part of that, so that we avoid using the forex that the scant resources that we have
To import soap.
things that we can. So
Yes.
she's aware of what's happening on the market. She's also aware, particular attention to detail, that Emma is particular about.
Yes.
Throwing
I
in
noticed,
data.
like, wow.
Yes.
Even, yeah.
Safety,
relating to the
environment. And I also love the element where she is actually calling on the others, and specifically she targeted the go-go's.
Yes.
That's a very rich, to me, my go-go, when she gets a new talent or a new, let's say, training,
Yes.
she will quickly call her Zukurus, her Roras. She also has baggage downstream. So
Yes.
that's an element of strategy to me. That,
Oh, wow.
she's proud of her product. So
Yeah.
it speaks of the quality. In terms of defining market, I've given her 46.
46 out of 50.
Yes.
Okay, that is
45
very,
for
very generous.
Differentiation from the competitors.
Wow,
And then another
that is
45
very high.
for the marketing plan.
Out of
And then,
50.
yes.
And out of 100 on creativity.
85.
I really liked the way she presented herself. I like the way she has leveraged the community and her social capital to sell her products. I think that's really
And
interesting.
social capital is really the capital people need, not money.
Exactly.
Especially
Exactly. A lot of times people are like, we need money, we need money. No, like get out there, use the resources that you have. So I think she's very resourceful in that way. However, I struggled with the soap making, not that it's bad as a business, but it's banal. We see it all the time. It's one of the biggest home industry businesses across the country. You know, it's right. So it's yeah, it's a little bit tricky, you know,
Like on the Zim
for
market.
me to go full on like yay. What I thought would differentiate her in terms of that particular business is not what I heard. I think she defined her market well, and okay, I know we ragged on someone before for saying everyone is my market, and we're like, no, never say that. But with soap, it's true. Everyone is. Really, everyone
Wow,
is,
yeah.
and for all times, and it's just everyone bots every day. So it's good. It's a good market definition. But also, I think the market is also a flooded market.
Okay.
I was really interested in her perfumes. You know, she says she makes perfumes for students. That I thought was excellent.
Okay.
But she didn't go into that business model too much, which I wish she would have done, because that's
And it
novel,
would have
that's different, and she's
sort of
making
balanced
bespoke perfumes tailored to people who want a certain scent and everything, and I loved that. So I gave her 35 for
35.
market
Judge,
definition.
if I can interject.
And in terms of differentiating a product,
Differentiating from the competition, I thought she did okay, but it's not very novel. I gave her 28. She's cutting the soap into little bits and letting people test her product. Okay, cool. Marketing strategy
did
and
you manage
plan.
to forecast and see into
Yeah, I gave her
the vision?
30.
30 out of 50. And finally,
Yeah.
how creative was she in your
Creative
perspective?
marketing proposition, I actually thought she did really well here.
Oh, okay.
For me, I gave her a 70 because I loved that she's doing direct marketing and she really had me at gogo ningi, and this is whatever. And she's a natural marketer.
The new judge on the block, Judge Geraldine. How did you find Paida, her business, and then of course you can get into your scores after that?
Sure. Thank you, Trinos.
Yes.
In terms of defining the market,
Yes.
I feel sort of like Judge Tatsoka is saying that she didn't dwell a lot on one. She was talking about the soap,
Yes.
and then she was also talking about the perfume. So I didn't get an in-depth
Yes.
definition of what exactly in the soap is she doing.
Okay.
There, I gave her a 36.
36 out of
Yes,
50.
Out of 50.
Okay.
And then in terms of differentiation from her competitors,
Yeah.
I felt maybe she could have differentiated more on price as
Okay.
well. She could have spoke about it more.
So she has more room there.
More room there because there's a lot of green bar on the market. Out of 50, for this one I gave her a 30.
And in terms of her marketing,
The marketing plan,
was it clear? How did you see it?
I was impressed. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I loved the idea of the roadshows. I love the fact that she's environmentally conscious and she cares
Very
about the
unique
environment.
entrepreneurs, yeah.
You see, I love that
Talking of
very
the
well.
Emmas and
And the
littering.
organizations and littering and everything. So I applaud her for that.
Yes.
There. So for that I gave her a 40 out of 50.
40 out of 50. And lastly, how creative did you feel she was in her marketing? And out of 100, what would that then get her?
For the marketing proposition, like I said, with the definition of the market, I feel she could have brought in a younger age group as well. I gave her a 75.
75 out of 100. And then Judge Rafa at the back stops at you.
Ida starts in IT. She goes to
Yes, she's not in
ends up
IT.
in soap making.
Yes,
But I think
worlds apart, apparently.
I think what drew her there was the intrigue with what goes into making soap.
Uh-huh.
What are the ingredients?
Uh-huh.
And each time she held a piece of soap, she would say, "What goes in?"
Into it.
Market analysis, going to definition of market,
Yes.
immediate community awareness, students. I think that's good. I gave her 45. there.
45 out of 50. Wow.
Competitive
Okay.
advantage. I think the value chain coming through the elderly people in the community.
Yes.
Mwana wangu ya ningima akazoona zvakaita.
Yes.
That thing spreads like wildfire.
It does.
Because
Like a
they are
felt fire,
respected, their opinion is respected. Yes, the young people can come in, but she's also afraid of competition. Once they come in, the brighties will take over. And gone. I loved it.
And how did it score her?
48 out of 50.
Wow, wow, wow. Almost perfect.
Marketing plan.
Yes. Was it clear?
It was clear. There were good elements there. She's current in her thinking, banners, group media. But what I didn't see, what I'm not seeing with all these presenters,
Yes.
is a time frame within which, you see, when we talk a plan,
Yes.
we talk of an idea, a concept starts, an idea, you crystallize the idea
Yes.
into a time frame.
Yes.
Because this is business, you want to achieve it within a certain
In a
cycle.
month, in 2
because some
months,
of
in
the
6
things
months.
will expire before you get there.
Sure.
So, 30.
30. She lost the 20 on.
Creative
specific
marketing
end.
proposition, she tried very, very, very well. 60
And
out
out
of
of
100.
60 out of 100. I always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. What does the scoreboard say? There you have it, 748. Paida goes right to the zenith and the summit of the scores, so she takes the lead for now. Another dynamic episode has come to an end. From our esteemed judges, our special judges, we pride in their diversity, from the crew behind the scenes, and from myself, the Juggernaut, Amari.
I also agree with what everyone is saying, that maybe she shouldn't show them step by step, or that could be an advantage. She could then create a sales team for herself, where if she's not able to